Welcome back to Sky Sports News, where we have some major breaking news involving one of the biggest stories of this transfer window and, to be fair, one of the biggest stories of deadline day. Rob Dorset, what can you tell us?
Emma, this is huge. We've been talking about Marc Guehi and his possible move to Liverpool all window, haven't we? But especially today. We told you about 10 minutes ago that we understand Crystal Palace had submitted a deal sheet to the Premier League, which gives them an extra 2 hours to try and get a deal over the line to confirm Marc Guehi as a Liverpool player. In the last couple of minutes, I've had confirmation that Marc Guehi's move to Liverpool is off. Now, we don't know the details of why at this precise moment. We don't know whether that's because Crystal Palace called time on the move, because we know that they were struggling to get a replacement in for him. And they'd said throughout the window, Steve Parish, I think, had made it very, very clear, and all of the talk we were having with our contacts was Crystal Palace would not sell Marc Guehi unless they could get a replacement in. Now, that conversation you and I had a few hours ago, where I told you that Igor Julio, the Brighton centre-back, who had a medical at Crystal Palace today ahead of a loan deal, which didn't happen, and instead Igor went to West Ham.
Yeah.
And expected to complete a deal there. It looks like that could have scuppered the deal and could have prevented Marc Guehi's move to Liverpool. Now, this is good news and bad news for Crystal Palace in some ways. I think there'll be an awful lot of Palace fans out there who'll be very, very pleased that they keep Marc Guehi for the rest of this season. But it doesn't change the fact that he has only 1 year left on his contract, and he isn't interested in signing a new contract. So that means Palace have potentially lost out on £35 million today, because they won't get that sort of value for him again in the future. So is this down to Igor's decision to leave Palace, leave the medical and go to West Ham and sign for them instead? By the way, that deal isn't quite done yet, because West Ham have submitted a deal sheet themselves to try and give them extra time to get the Igor transfer over the line. So it's a horrific situation. It's one we've never seen before, I don't think, in the history of all of the transfer windows. An extraordinary bunfight from clubs right at the end of the window to try and get deals over the line. As things stand, we think there are more than 20 deals which are still outstanding. We don't know whether they have crossed the line or not yet. We don't know whether deal sheets have been submitted for those deals to be completed. We know that Donnarumma has been a deal sheet with Manchester City. We don't expect Manchester City to confirm or deny that has gone through until tomorrow. And so, yes, the window is closed, but this is going to drag on. The fallout from what's happened at Crystal Palace will continue for some time as well. But that huge breaking news again, we understand that Marc Guehi's move from Crystal Palace to Liverpool is off, despite the fact that Liverpool submitted a deal sheet indicating that they wanted the deal to go ahead. What is it that has caused that deal to fail right at the very last minute?
Wow, what a finale to one of the most incredible transfer windows we have ever seen. Thank you, Rob, for now.